Welcome back, everybody. This is 10-4 Broadcasting, bringing you the USA International Speedway here tonight in the Virtual Racing Association. We're sponsored by AdminBoxx here today. Patrick Morrison as your lead broadcaster tonight, and the mastermind of 10-4 Broadcasting, Timothy Hammond. Tim. There he is.
I don't know why the ESPN song came into my head. When you opened the broadcast, it did. I have some breaking news, and I'm gonna jump out the gate with this. It looks like Caden Tufts is having internet issues because he keeps getting dropped due to upload packet loss. So that could throw a wrench into things tonight again.
Oh yeah, well, especially since he's normally your leader and winner in multiple leagues here, especially the VRA, where he's able to really take over. But consistency is seeming to be a little bit of an issue with Caden trying to get showed up to these tracks and kind of keeping that internet solid. And right now, with the points race as close as they're getting, Kynan Jones actually leads. He has placed second so far in the qualifying here so far tonight, and really he's really got to keep an eye out to stay out front, because Caden Tufts, really right there, honestly, unusual for him is kind of a crummy time there, placing in the 6th position. So he's already going to be behind the 8 ball here, Tim.
I don't see that as being a deterrent for him because he always seems to get the job done. I just concerned for his internet situation.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely going to have to kind of keep an eye on that here tonight. Because man, he is half a second off that qualifying time there, Tim. So I don't know, really what to expect from what he's got coming up. But yeah, if you're ready, you can go ahead and give him through the running order here, bud.
Yeah, so it looks like Nathan Bryan is going to start on the pole. Ran a 19.816. Really good lap time when you compare to second place, who almost a whole second behind. But Kanya Jones starting second. Campbell Delaney in third. Vic Bloom in fourth. Chris Conrad in 5th, Caden Tufts 6th, Adam Peeler starting in 7th, Edward Marshall 8th, Jordan Tarbell 9th, Cody McLean in 10th. Rounds out your top 10. Michael Newton going to start in 11th. Jacob Torman didn't post a qualifying lap. Interesting thought process there. And Rashid Coles starting in, I lost my number, 12th. And then I think it says John Sponsler?
Yeah, John Sponsler rounding out your top 14 there, Tim. So, yeah, I honestly, from our standpoint, this is a great turnout tonight. I'm excited to see, 14 drivers here on the track. Sometimes you notice in some of our other broadcasts, we either have 40 or we have 8. Having 14, this is definitely a packed track here tonight, with so many of them being out here. So, right now, in Nathan Bryan and Kynan Jones being up here in the front, this is where you want to be, because I definitely see some trouble here in the near future, if you're rolling back here like Caden Tufts is in the 6th position.
Yeah, I don't... That is a concerning starting position for him, but like I said, I believe once we take that green flag, we'll be good to go. As I believe the pace car lights are going to be off. Yes, they are. And we're going to be going green next time by. What are you looking for here tonight, Patrick, with these drivers?
I don't know if pit strategy is going to be much of it in terms of things. These guys do run unlimited tires. Fortunately, VRA does allow for 2 fast repairs. So these guys will bump and bang, but it'll be another good time that these guys can kind of piece themselves together and make it happen. But, side-by-side racing is going to happen. The track temp really hanging around about 76 degrees here tonight rather than, I believe, Monday night when we were doing it, or Sunday. And the East Coast Modified Tour, they were running in the low 60s. So they were having huge traction problems. But, yeah, these guys, I'm chomping at the bit, and I believe we're about under green flag as...
Oh, get a little checked up there.
There we go.
Whoa.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh! A lot of bumping and banging there. The 199 of Vic Bloom getting shoved and slammed. Damage to the front end of that one already, and I think Caden Tufts got some damage as well. Oh, as we got The 09 getting a little loose there of Campbell Delaney. Oh, pushes up into the 13. Oh, he's having problems controlling that thing.
Yeah, wow. Just a whole bunch of problems heading up right up here in front. It looks like McLean might have getting a little loose there, kind of getting up in that 5 car.
You know, it seems like that inside lane is really loose because, I mean, you see McLean, or not McLean, I was looking for the 8.
Yeah, it looks like Conrad. I believe that's
Conrad,
Chris Conrad
yeah.
in the 8.
He was getting a little loose there on that inside.
Yeah, but you kind of see this as we look like we got Jacob Torman in the 31. He started in the back. He already working his way up. You know, already back up to the 10th position. So really kind of somebody to keep an eye on here as he's looking to kind of get it mixing up here. But boy, he's stuck here on the outside. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's probably Edward Marshall with that, you know, with
yes,
that,
sir.
Yeah, with that paint scheme you like so much from the last race we saw him. But yeah, he really kind of having to pick and choose which line Torman wants to run here, because you know, it's just really you gotta pick and choose and time where you're gonna make that shot. As he makes a good move to the inside and goes ahead and gets the clear 9th position and working his way up front there, Tim.
Looks like Nathan Bryant out in the lead right now over Caden Tufts.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't mark off Caden Tufts. I mean, we've already seen him working from 6th, and he's in 2nd now, trying to reel Nathan Bryant in. He is behind by 0.7 of a second, but boy, he's got to keep pushing. So, points lead right now is Kynan Jones, running there in the 3rd position, and he's actually one of our contributors up here in the broadcast booth.
Yes, sir.
So we're kind of rooting him on, and we'll keep an eye on him throughout the night. Hopefully, he doesn't get in too much trouble. He's really a real good racer, and I think he's got a daggone good chance of running this one, as long as he can keep Caden Tufts in his sights.
Yeah, and right now he's doing just that. Caden got around him, but, you know, really didn't put too much distance on him, and sometimes I think, you know, letting the guy go on by kind of helps you out, because for me as a driver, one thing I like to do is focus on the car in front of me. It kind of makes me better.
Yeah, we're kind of picking that race line to kind of see what happened. But
looks like we got a caution.
Yeah, we're under caution. I'm trying to see if I see anybody really bent around or if anything happened here. Looks like something may happen to the 5 car. The 5 car is already heading down pit. We're going to try to get a quick cutaway and see if we can see anything that may happen to that 5 car. Seeing that he's the only one down pit road here, and it may be a single car. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and give a quick peek here and see how the 5 car went around the track here, and see if something happened. See if he got kind of bent up or pushed around. Okay, yeah, there we go, clipping the wall. Oh man, yeah, flips on its lid and then up the wall. So, yeah, really unfortunate for Cody McLean there, but fortunate for the rest of the field. It was only a one car issue, but yeah, I mean. It could have been worse. I mean, definitely could have been worse. We've seen a lot of these guys kind of get bent up around here, Tim, and boy, but this really puts Nathan Bryant really in a kind of a pickle here.
Yeah, he had a good lead over Caden Tufts, and now he's going to have a battle on his hands, because Caden is one of the best drivers that we have seen here on 10-4 Broadcasting on those restarts, whether he's leading or in 2nd place. He is always on top of it. So it'll be interesting to see how this restart's going to go. You got Vic Bloom still up there in 4th. He got banged around in there at the beginning of the race. So we'll see how he handles things here. He's got a little damage to the front of that car as well from getting slammed and pushed and everything.
Yeah, but even Caden Tufts and Vic Bloom, you know, those 2 guys, they don't really quit. They definitely kind of keep pushing and moving their way up front. You know, yeah, and we see Caden Tufts working that blue paint scheme tonight. Normally he's kind of in the white, black, and red, but he's kind of been picking the blue out to see if he can keep his luck going instead of staying in that same car. We talked to him before, but we'd like to give a quick little shout out here to AdminBoxx, one of our sponsors here, and multiple league sponsors, about you know, what they can do for leagues and admins here, along with the racing, kind of be able to straighten out iRacing, be able to throw caution flags, black flags, things like that.
You can race and admin.
Yeah, no more messing around with that keyboard. So AdminBoxx, definitely
Yeah.
something to check out, and we'll get to them. And Weekend Woodsman here for the VRA. I believe one of the gentlemen here actually is part of the Weekend Woodsman, or sponsors it himself. So yeah, we'll take a quick commercial break and we'll check that out. But right now, Tim, pace car lights are off. Nathan Bryant in the lead with Caden Tufts right next to him. We've seen this before. And they are back under green flag as Nathan makes that great jump there, right there in the front, Tim, and he is loving it. Rather keep Caden Tufts behind instead of chasing him.
Man, he is right on his tail.
Yeah, he's not going to let up here, Tim. So, yeah, Caden Tufts really kind of pushing around the back here, working that back bumper. But, man, it's one thing we've talked to Nathan about not being scared is stop staring at the rearview mirror. Because that seems to be one of the worst things that you can do up there is stare at that rearview mirror and really get mixed up.
Listen, I'm back here watching this battle for 5th place. They're beating and banging back here. The 13 of Adam Peeler keeps getting slammed in the rear by Campbell Delaney. Now Campbell Delaney goes to the inside, side by side, coming off turn 2. Oh!
Yeah, it looks like Peeler kind of clipped that wall there a little bit, and Adam Peeler had a little bit of trouble last week. He did get put out of the race right there toward the end, out of a real good scrap. But man, it was only a couple laps left, and then that was kind of the end of the deal for him. But man, he keeps getting caught up in a little bit of trouble, and you know he just keeps fighting through it and getting around. But yeah, as long as he can kind of stay that single file, oof! You see that quick little push he gives the back of Edward Marshall.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's what you'll see here in the modifieds. Is kind of give somebody that push, gets him into that turn out of shape. Look, and then he's able to make that quick move to the inside. So, but will Edward Marshall return the favor? We'll have to see here, Tim.
And that another person I want to talk about, unusually in the back right now, Jordan Tarble, sitting in 9th place. He's not gained nor lost anything since the drop of the green flag here on lap 17. You know, typically Jordan, we see him up front battling for the lead, so we'll see how he handles things the rest of the night.
Yeah, he may be kind of sitting back and kind of taking his time here a little bit and kind of avoiding some of what you see happening up here. You know what's going on in front of him, because I believe, yeah, Caden Tufts right there getting ready to make that move. Yep, there he goes, taking the lead. So yeah, Nathan Bryant, yeah, has a bunch more fans out there as he won on Sunday, but boy, he's got to stay on Caden Tufts here, and he may have to give him a little nudge. I know these guys are good friends and all, but you know, racing's racing, and keeping the guy behind you is going to be harder than it looks.
Yeah, and there is no. I mean, I don't even think you can fit a sheet of paper between these two coming through the corners as they close in on each other. Right here, you see the 49 get.
Oh, dog! It looks like the 73's around.
Oh no! Our points leader.
Yeah. Now, will it draw the caution? Yes, it will. All right, boy, and that's going to be a lucky break for him, because man, that was actually a really difficult move there. It looked like he was on the inside, and something just didn't agree with the driver on the inside of him. And we'll see if we can find out, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, because I think we just went to look at him, is Jacob Torman may be on the inside. So we'll see here that Torman here in the white car looks like 73's here on the outside, and we'll kind of give a little deal here right where we get up here in the turn. And it looks like these two might have just connected. Let's see if we can get a little closer right there. Yeah, Torman might have just contacted. So, but man, look at that driving right there. Keeping it off the wall.
Yeah.
Great piece. Great piece of driving.
That is why he is the points leader right there.
Yeah, that really showed it. That really showed it. Let's see if we can.
Coming down pit road, are there any fast repairs tonight?
There are two.
Two, okay.
Yeah, two fast repairs and unlimited tires. So that's a fortunate. So we're going to kind of take a right front view of this, kind of see what happened here. Let's not slow it down. And right there, the two of them click.
Woo!
And it kind of turns them all around.
It took that long for iRacing to make that contact.
Yeah, but man, you got to be thinking about man, how Kynan's really trying to hold that one together. So yeah, as these guys are pitting and kind of getting squared away here. I mean, yeah, being able to get these guys lined back up, everybody squared back away, and then kind of, you know, calm back down and figure out what line you want to run is really going to be a difficult task here, Tim. But we're going to cut away to commercial real quick, and we'll be right back.
Be sure to check out Tim Mayo Conrad and the Weekend Woodsman crew on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button to get notifications when a new video drops, and check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Enjoy the race.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kynan Jones back there, really kind of in the 11th position, not where he wants to be, but pace car lights are off. We're gonna go ahead and give this thing another round. He's got to keep calm. I know, you know, only 25 laps into this thing, but we got a lot more to go as they're getting ready to line back up. Kynan Jones in the 12th position, and it looks like Caden Tufts, wow, makes one heck of a move, really kind of cutting off Nathan Bryant there. We'll have to keep an eye on that because I don't know if... Boy, look at that stack up here. Oh, dog, and they're upside down. You see that?
Multiple drivers over.
Holy cow.
I think... Oh, yeah. Jones was slowed up. He did great through that whole situation. Unfortunately, it looks like...
Yeah, Delaney, Conrad, Michael Newton got turned up. He's still on his roof.
Yeah, he's going to have to get towed.
Wow.
Unless somebody knocks him over.
Yeah, that is not what you want. Yeah, we kind of take a peek here at the 9 car. Because they actually started a lot earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Than it was. He actually got nudged a lot earlier. And we're going to see if we can roll back to the caution here. And the 9 car...
He flipped it down the whole backstretch, too.
Yeah, he should be in that CT Designs car. You'll see him kind of get nudged right there by Bloom and the 199. Nudged him, and he's having some trouble already up the track. And we're working around 3 and 4, and then you'll see it kind of come back down. So, fortunately, we did have this live, but you'll be able to see, and because I was nervous what the squeeze was going to be here. And he tries to get...
And Peeler, oof.
Yeah, right there, and just start tumbling. Yeah, if you're Edward Marshall, boy, you're happy you were on that inside line because he's the only one who snaked out of that one.
Yeah, because then the 8 comes back around, hits Jordan Tarble, hits that number 16. I mean, just about everybody in the field was in this one almost.
Yeah.
Probably about a good 8 drivers.
Yeah, I think we might try to take a quick little ride, I think, here with the 16 car.
Oh, everybody get your barf bags ready.
See him get loose up front. It's actually Michael Newton here. Boy, he almost makes it. Almost. Almost. Man. Yeah, I might have been wrong. I believe it was Delaney in the 9 car that started all this. Yeah, so my bad there, Michael Newton. I did not mean that one. So, bring it back live, and it looks like Campbell Delaney and Chris Conrad are now down by 3 laps. So
yeah, that's
they're still in pit there, Tim.
Yeah, it's going to be a while. Looks like Campbell can leave right now. His ticker has stopped going for his pit box time, so that means it's over with. but he's not moving.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Yeah, correct.
just
Conrad.
kidding.
Yeah, Conrad's going ahead and driving on out.
I was not on live.
Yes.
My issue.
I was gonna say you had something a little going on, but yeah, I was actually surprised. Race control. I wasn't sure on that Caden Tufts restart if that was going to be a problem. With the move he made there right as the green flag dropped, he got a great jump and then cut to that high side. Remember, you can't change your race line before you cross the start finish. So he may have been dealt a warning, but we'll keep an eye on it and see if he tries to make that move again. So Caden Tufts in the lead, Nathan Bryant, Edward Marshall, and Vic Bloom. Bang, right there.
Green flag back out.
All right.
Trying to keep an eye on all these guys. Woo! That 31 of Torman.
Yeah.
Big run on that outside lane.
Yeah, he's really rolling that car around that turn. Oof. We've got somebody low up in the wall back there. It might be Conrad again, kind of clipping that wall, unfortunately. So yeah, his car may be beat and bruised, but it's still getting around the track. Oh man, it looks like Kynan Jones might have gotten turned around again. And it looks like so far no caution.
I'm going back to look at it myself. Oh yeah, he got clipped by Tarble. And I can just hear his Australian voice right now.
Yeah, he's I guarantee he's over that race chat, kind of giving him a piece of his mind right now, because because man, he'd already fought from getting spun out once.
Jordan, another crash. The 54 of Coles and John in the number 60 around.
Oh, don't go up on the track. Look out. Wow, good heads-up driving.
Woo.
Yeah, Caden Tufts could have really eaten that one there. So we'll try to roll this one back and see what exactly happened here with these two getting in it.
Unusual tonight from these guys because right now we're on lap 36 and already quite a few cautions tonight.
Yeah, we got a bunch of them. So look up here when we get around this turn. I believe the 60 car of John Sponsler. You see he's loose up top. Right. And then it should be, I think, the 54 car of Rashid Coles. Kind of meets him on the way back down. Bang. Clips him.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I'm hoping they still got fast repairs there, Tim, because that's gonna be a nasty one. Really, that works out for Kynan Jones, him.
Yeah, it does.
Kind of messed up there earlier. As if we have time, I'm actually gonna kind of take a peek and see what in the world happened to him.
Yeah, we got time.
Okay, awesome. Because I think I might just have...
You're going to want to go to lap...
Oh, yeah, but 33. I think we're already on there. It looks like we got Tarble right there. Yeah, so Tarble kind of hits that inside apron and kind of rides up on him right there. And once again, having to really kind of keep that thing turned.
Kept it off the wall.
Oh, man, just kissed it.
Oh, maybe not.
But that's okay. That's okay. Not bad. Not bad, though. So we'll take actually a Michelin chopper view here of this one and kind of see if we can get a little different angle of what we got here. So here they are again. Right there. You see you can kind of bump off that apron and then kind of ride up and clip him. So,
yep.
Man. Yeah, so yeah, Kynan shouldn't have to pit. He should be okay after this. But, oof. Man, yeah, it works out for him because now he's not so far behind. And he can catch up now. But... just talk about a crazy turn of events here, Tim. I mean, just what in the world is going on here tonight?
I think it's a full moon, actually. I think that could be part of the issue.
Yeah, holy cow, man. I'm just... These guys just trying to get going on. And Kynan has another one out there. Stellar Stella. Come on, Kynan. The race is on. So, yeah, rooting for Rooting for Kynan out there. I believe Stella may be one of our frequent viewers, and was rooting on Nathan Bryan after his interview on Sunday. So, and if you all are unsure of that, go ahead and tune back in as we are under green flag. Oh, wow. As I say that, I may have put my foot in my mouth there, Tim. That was an ugly one.
I don't. I watched it transpire, but somebody in the back was trying to get a huge run, which is, I'm not going to say a no-no, but I think it might have been Jones.
I know. I was looking at the same thing, and I think the Michelin Chopper view also on this one, since they were so stacked up, may help us here. And you'll see the 5 car there, and to his caddy corner in the blue and white car should be Kynan Jones. And we'll kind of take a look here, as it looks like, Edward Marshall misses a gear. And Jones runs out of real estate, puts it to the floor, and it did not happen. Oh, wow. Yeah, so, I mean, Tim, I can't 100% blame this on Kynan. I mean, you got to have a little more heads up. But for Edward Marshall, man, what in the world happened?
Yeah, that's a mistake that Edward usually. I'm going to ride on board on my end. Actually, I'm gonna listen in.
With who, Edward? Dude, I am already in the process, my man. I am already in the process as we're getting ready to take a little cockpit view of Edward Marshall here, and we'll see what in the world happened here. Let's give it a quick little listen. Almost like he started in the wrong gear.
Yeah, it sounds...
Because you heard it low and then it spiked.
Yep.
It sounded like he started in second and then tried to kick it down to first and spun him.
Yep.
Wow. Holy cow, that, So here we are again, thinking that Kynan Jones might be out of the woods, and rear ends the field because of a miscommunication or kind of a bad start there by Edward Marshall. Wow, that's... I would probably say if Kynan Jones isn't banged up too bad, we'll kind of take a peek at his car, and it looks like I don't see him folded up real bad there. He may have used his last fast repair. But
it doesn't look bad, but we discussed the other day that sometimes there's hidden things that can be wrong when you slam into the back of somebody like that.
Yeah, and kind of a tough break there. But I think Michael
Caden
Newton
Tuff's
there.
in the chat. He says, I made it. Yeah. Good job waking up today, buddy.
Well, he's definitely woken up because he is up there in the lead. So I think it may be Sponsor that may have some front end damage there. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Take a little peek there. Yeah. Wow. Not good. Yeah, as we kind of take a peek and you kind of see that front end's folded up there. Man, talk about a tough break here. For some of these drivers, just getting ugly. And I believe this maybe, we'll see if the pace car decides to go ahead and turn the lights off. All right. We'll be back.
But you know who's benefiting from all this? Campbell Delaney.
Oh, really?
Now only 1 lap down.
Oh, yeah, being able to get that wave around?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that does work out good. I'll say, I think
now
Coles
Jordan
might be
Tarble
out.
up to 4th.
Yeah,
Coles is still on pit road.
Yeah, might be fixing that left side of that car there.
Yeah, his pit stop's been going for about 2.5 minutes at this point.
Now, notice Jones taking that extreme high line.
He don't want to deal with nobody anymore.
Well, he kind of rear-ended that last time. He's probably pretty upset, but man, it's really going to give a different issue.
Oh, no!
Trying to squish. No! Man, before I could say it. Halfway through the race here, Tim, and we are in another caution of another pileup here. Holy cow.
And it's happening on these restarts. I think... Man...
Yeah, I was only worried if Kynan was taking that high line, would it cause a squish issue? And that is exactly what happened. I just couldn't get the words out fast enough.
The 60 didn't get moving.
So we'll kind of see what happens here.
It's tough.
I've got Kynan Jones up here. Green flags out. 60 dies. 73 tries to go. Yeah, I just don't. I just don't think he saw him, and I believe that's Sponsler. Holy cow! Holy cow! Wow. Yeah, tough break for Kynan Jones there. Really, not what he wanted to see. Yeah, it looks like it looks like Kynan Jones is going to go ahead and bring this thing on into pit road here and see if he can kind of square this thing away. Because he has a banged up race car, but man, really, honestly, a really fast turnaround there. He may have gone for just any kind of required repairs. Maybe I didn't even see the car get jacked up, so I didn't see any time.
I think he had a fast repair left because it was too quick.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be the last time. And
that would be the last one.
Yeah, what I was saying before is this is his only shot. You know, that probably is most likely his last one. So he's really got to be careful here. You know, and his points leader now, that he has got to march his way to the front to retain the deal. Even if he can't catch Caden Tufts or Nathan Bryant, really he needs a podium finish. So right now he's got about 40 laps to go, just a little over 40 laps, and he's got to pick up 7 spots. You know, and he's got a lot of tough drivers in front of him. You know, Vic Bloom is right in front of him. You know, we also have Delaney, which is actually behind him, but it will be up on the side of him. You know, he's going to have Edward Marshall up there with him. He's going to have Adam Peeler. So a lot of these guys, you know, that are real tough drivers, he's got to get around. And I've seen Jacob Torman last time doing that block out, you know, and he was able to keep people behind him for, 30, 40 laps. I mean, it's just, and it really, this is really going to be an uphill battle here for him, Tim.
Yeah, man, I just, it's hard racing. You come into a race like this as the points leader, and 2 restarts in a row, and everybody's gonna be looking at you. Whether or not it was your fault, but still, when they look at you, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. We might actually have 1 to green, and we are going to try to get Kynan Jones in here. And let's see if he's calm, cool, and collected, and see what he's got to take on it. Hey, Kynan Jones, you got a copy? Kynan.
Jeez.
There he is. All right. Well, calm, cool, and collected. Quick before you go under green. What is your strategy on this restart?
Just try to make it to turn 1 this time, hopefully.
Have you used all your fast repairs?
Yep. 2 incidents on 2 restarts. Car's been broken both times.
All right, bud. Good luck. You're back under green. Take it easy, bud.
Yeah. Take care.
Yeah, he's still got a lot of time. It's just he's going to have to be much more careful in the fact that he's not up front right now. Anything can happen with everybody else.
Yeah, and really, what just a bad turn of events, and you can just hear it in his voice. He's frustrated. He wants to get to the front, and he's out of fast repairs now. So he right now, since we talked to him, great move there. Already worked his way around Michael Newton and churning to get going. So he was one of the faster cars on the track. He just wrong place, wrong time every time, and he's got to really kind of pick and choose. As it looks like McLean is having a little trouble holding that car, and that's who he's coming up on next. Boy, you know he's got to be puckering because this is going to be a bit of an issue. Does it look like Edward Marshall may be trying to take on Adam Peeler here, kind of working there toward the inside, and those two might get bumping and rubbing here, Tim. I mean, a lot of great racing out here tonight.
Yeah, USA's Speedway really can give you some great racing once we get some green flag laps under our belt, and right now these guys are doing a great job. Right now, Jacob Torman, your biggest mover of the race right now, up 9 spots since he dropped the green flag, and that number 31 sitting in P3.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
And
No.
Looks like Jordan Sponsler crashed again. Green flag still, though.
Was it a single?
I'm taking a look real quick for us. Yes, he's tried to save it. Coming down. Oh, lost it at the entrance of pit road and took it down pit road. Yeah,
Okay.
he's good.
Yeah, he may be having a mechanical issue here tonight and just taking down pit road to see what in the world's going on. But yeah, right now we're dealing with the battle for 4th position as we got Jordan Tarble and Edward Marshall. Right now, Edward Marshall has the upper hand on the low end. So, yeah, definitely a real good squeeze here as it looks like he's definitely trying to put some moves on here. But Adam Peeler, I mean, having a great run there toward the inside line. So this is starting to really kind of mix up here in the 4th, 5th, and 6th position here, Tim.
Oh, car's getting a little loose there.
Oh yeah, they're having some issue. And Vic Bloom, who actually I believe was up in the top 4, down back here in the 6th position, kind of mixing it up here with Edward Marshall. I don't think, from pre-race this is where he wanted to be. I mean, he was one of the faster guys in practice, and you see, he may have been fast at one point, but I just don't know if endurance is kind of getting him at this point because, man, some of these drivers, I mean, just pushing him around. I mean, as you can see, Jordan Tarble back there, I mean, almost linking bumpers with him. I mean, they are so close right now. I'm fully expecting, I mean, this thing to get a lot closer and start somebody getting banged out of the way that they don't want to be.
Man, I'm just watching this line, the second pack from Edward Marshall's all the way back to, Vic Bloom, Jordan Tarble, Adam Peeler. One of them makes a mistake, they could lose quite a few positions.
Yeah. Yeah, and speaking of positions, just quick check-in, Kynan Jones up to the 8th position now. So he's working his way up front. He's 5 seconds off the lead, and he's less than a second off the back bumper, Adam Peeler there. So fast time, fast car. He's just got to stay in control and out of trouble. So great job there by Kynan Jones as we're looking at Jordan Tarble really kind of getting banged around here by Adam Peeler. There they go.
Ooh.
There they go. Wow. Everybody watch out. That should bring out another caution here tonight.
That was... You were just talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what Adam was thinking there, really.
Well, we've seen Adam getting a really good run on a lot of these turns here, and this one he decided not to check up.
You know what? I'm not gonna blame Adam on this. I'm gonna tell you why.
Because he had the line. Say it.
Yeah, he had the line, and you could tell that he was significantly faster. I'm in the chopper view on my end, and I'm looking, and Tarble comes down into him clearly. I'm gonna have to side with Adam on this one. It's just, yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, we're actually gonna see if we can get that 10-4 right front suspension cam. I'm
gonna
kind of slow it down a little bit. Boink, right there. Yeah, yeah, he had that inside line, and then he just kind of came down into him. So yeah, I'll agree with that. I think that may have been not net code.
As a driver, I know when the guy behind me is a little bit faster than me. I mean, in this case, I feel like significantly faster. I'm gonna give him that line because it's gonna be on him to hold it to the inside, and then if he comes up and hits me, that's on him.
Oof. Yeah, that's definitely a way to get going there.
And now Vic Bloom is our leader.
Yeah. Now notice Caden Tufts, Nathan Bryant, Edward Marshall, Campbell Delaney, everybody back except the two guys in the front, Vic Bloom and Kynan Jones. Everyone decided to pit. And I think everybody's kind of feeling that heat of, we've only got 24 laps to go. And really going to have to, put it down for the rest of the race is what I'm assuming. But the only thing I can think of is taking maybe not as much fuel as you think you need. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and cut away to commercial, kind of reflect on our cautions here tonight, and get back on the green flag here, ladies and gentlemen, in just a moment.
Be sure to check out Tim Mayo Conrad and the Weekend Woodsman crew on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button to get notifications when a new video drops, and check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Enjoy the race.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Pace car lights are off, so that means 1 lap to green. Your starting lineup will be Vic Bloom in the first position, Kynan Jones second, Nathan Bryant third, Caden Tufts fourth, and in the crazy colored car that Tim loves so very much, Edward Marshall rounding out your top 5.
Mission 22, baby.
Oh yeah. So man, this is really a fight here, Tim, and I just don't know. You know, with just over 20 laps to go, how these guys are going to really lay this one down.
Ooh.
Man, as Vic Bloom goes ahead and takes a great start, this works out for Brian.
Oh, no. Caden Tufts pushes Marshall out of the way.
Yeah, you know exactly why, because Nathan Bryan is trying to put some distance between him and Caden Tufts. And I think the tire wear may be the deciding factor here. Vic Bloom goes ahead and leads a couple laps there. But I believe we're back under caution. That means somebody got mixed up here in the back end. Kynan Jones,
like Jordan Tarble
stayed out of that one.
Upside down.
On his lid. Holy cow. Wow, we're going to roll that back and kind of see what happened there.
Upside down.
Yeah.
Round and round.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I'll take another chopper view here. This seems to be a daggone thing. Good thing they pay for this chopper out there. As we kind of see what's going on here. See if we can get a better view here. Oh, Edward Marshall looks like he's turned around. Torman, bang. Looks like McLean. Torble gets caught up. Yeah, it was like everybody from the 5th position on back just absolutely obliterated on that one.
Man, I'm trying to see how did this transpire with these two? Because it looked like the 23 just got sideways along with the 31 at the same time.
Yeah, I'm going to take a little ride on here with Cody McLean. We're going to take a ride along in the 5 car and kind of see what happened to the car in front of him and see what we can make out here. Yep, broke loose, and then bang. Dang, yeah, and you kind of see that front bumper's kind of folded up. You can see the bar there on the front. Man, not where you want to be.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Not where you want to be. Daggone.
Man. Taking a look here. That sucks for Jordan Tarble because now that's an automatic tow. He's already 3 laps down now.
Yeah, and not a lot of time with only 18 to go. So yeah, that may seal the deal for him unless these cars decide to mash each other up. But as I was saying before, Kynan Jones up to the 4th position. So like I said, if he can get up to that podium, he may go ahead and reap the rewards of the points standings coming up. But man, Tim, what I could use, man. You talking about our fine sponsor there at AdminBoxx.
Listen, AdminBoxx, it's kind of like, for anyone who doesn't know about the drivers can get a box that you can use for buttons in the car. AdminBoxx allows admins to be able to race and have all the buttons that they need to clear black flags, delay a restart, things like that. That makes it easier for them to it's a one push button for all of your admin needs. And right now, you head over to AdminBoxx. If you put in 10-4-box with 2 X's, you can get your AdminBoxx today for $125. That's a heck of a deal, and it'll save you a lot of time and a lot of headache not using the keyboard, as Patrick likes to say.
Yeah, I mean, being able to click on a fast, easy, squishy button. I mean, they're not hard buttons like the keyboard. They even have the squishy buttons. So, and being able to actually take control as an admin of your league and of certain things that, that if you want them to go, if you want to set heats, let's say we stop at 30 laps, you can throw that caution out for that heat and then get going back. But without a headache, speaking of headaches, we're looking like Nathan Bryant here toward the outside. Vic Bloom got a absolute nose. Yeah, nose of Caden Tufts there on the inside, but Nathan Bryant has got to stay to that outside and push around him if he's going to keep Caden Tufts. So, yeah, got to block him out. Got to keep Caden Tufts behind him. You see that little brake check there? Oh, no!
Gets into, oh, no!
No, not again. Holy cow. Did you see that?
I just saw somebody go through I'm pretty sure they just went to SpaceX and put up another.
Holy cow.
I don't even know.
Holy cow. We took a ride along with Cody McLean, and I think we might just have to take another one. This guy got so airborne that we are going to do what Mitchell loves calling the puke cam, but I'm not going to get you in the articulating one. Holy cow. As we're going to take a ride along here. Right there. Gets turned around. And just absolutely skyrockets him in the air. Holy cow. I guess that car behind him kind of turned it into a ramp.
To boldly go where no man has gone before.
Man, that was a wild turn of events. I mean, these guys are having trouble, getting these tires to set in and everything else. Cody did pit on lap 75. But
it's funny to me. I rode on board with Coles, and if anyone's ever died on iRacing, it was right then and there, because the moment his car made contact with Cody McLean, his camera went out. So
yeah, I'm taking a quick little peek here with the Michelin chopper view here and see what happened to Kynan. Is it looks like the 9-car Delaney kind of checked up, made him hit the brakes.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and is that Peeler getting in the back of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe returning that favor from earlier in the race and kind of getting him turned around. So, man, 4th position. What in the world is he doing back here? Kind of getting banged up, man. Man, tough break for Kynan Jones. We'll kind of keep an eye on him and see if his car kind of survived that and see what's going on. But we're taking a look, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. He's back, and he is out of pit. So now back into the 7th position.
I keep going back watching different angles of this. I don't. All right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The 9 did check up of Campbell Delaney, and Jones just let up a little bit, enough for Peeler to just get there and turn him around. So, yeah, you're right. I just, I don't know. I just had to look at it a couple more times, I guess.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was trying to take that quick little view to see. It did look like Jones. He tried to check up because it's all a little bit of a nosedive. And we've been talking all race about Peeler with his very aggressive, pit entry and follow through. And I think that just those two met at the same time. So bad heads up driving there, I guess. It was. I mean, accidents happen. Man, you just gotta, I guess, get a good read on the car in front of you, because that that didn't work out too good. As we are under 10, we are at 10 to go. And pace car lights are still on. They're probably going to turn off this time around and bring us with 9 as of the checkered flag. So this is going to be a shootout. I'm interested to see that Nathan Bryant is having to hang on the outside of Vic Bloom, whose tires are 23 laps older. So he has the handling, he's got the speed, but is Nathan Bryant doing it on purpose? Would he be holding Vic Bloom down there low to keep Caden Tufts jammed? And then Nathan Bryant shoot out toward the end. Tim, what are your thoughts? Quick, before we're on the green. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, man. As we are back under green flag, and it looks like Torman getting Edward Marshall turned around. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we may have another caution after that one, because they are getting tangled up here with less than 10 to go. Man, what a rock and roll start here for Torman's being kind of getting banged up, bruised up, and really trying to figure out how to come out on top with some of this race here. But man, what a battle. But we're going to go ahead and move up here to Caden Tufts, as they're looking like they're fighting 3 wide, and we are back under caution. So I wonder if something else kind of happened around here, kind of floating around, and see if somebody else got folded up here in the end. Yeah, that was kind of unfortunate there. We did see that one tangle up earlier, and I'm not sure if we had another issue later on, as I'm trying to take a peek for you all and see what in the world happened. Yeah, not really seeing anything really crazy here. Let me see if I can... Actually, it may be a delayed caution from the one we saw, because it kind of really did stick everybody to it. And we'll head back to that chopper cam that I love so very, very much. And let's see if we can go ahead and see what in the world happened here on this restart. Jacob Torman there in the white car. We're going to take a peek at him. Nathan Bryant making a move. Edward Marshall in the back of him. Turning Peeler around. Yeah, not what he's looking for there. Not what he's looking for. Man. Yeah, that was definitely one to kind of take a peek at and see what in the world is going on. I know these guys are bumping and banging, and we're kind of getting down here toward the very end. And these guys are really going to have to, kind of figure out what they want to do here and make it happen. I mean, they're running out of time. They got less than 4 laps to go, and they have got to get this thing together, because right now, I mean, Caden Tufts has moved up, and I am not sure what happened to Bryant. I do not see him up here in the front. Here he comes. Let's see what in the world's going on here. It looks like he's hanging out in the back. I'm not sure if something happened there. Why Nathan Bryant's in the back. What? I'm actually going to roll back and see why in the world he's back here in the 7th position. And if I were to take a guess, looking and seeing what I'm seeing here, as he's just kind of tootling around the track, he's under caution. My guess would be on his restart. His restart, he jumped past Vic Bloom and passed the finish line first, and he was black flagged. And that sends him back to the 7th position, and that is not really good for him tonight, as this will probably put the win in Caden Tufts' pocket here tonight. At USA Speedway. So, I mean, talk about a wild turn of events here in the last 10 laps of really what in the world to do, where to go, and how to place your car. Nathan Bryant in the 6th position now, Kynan Jones in 5th, Chris Conrad, who we haven't really talked about a whole bunch here, in the 4th position, Campbell Delaney, who's been in a lot of trouble tonight, in the 3rd position. Vic Bloom, as of right now, is still in the lead, with Caden Tufts in 2nd place. But Caden Tufts is pretty big on that restart. So we're gonna have to watch if Vic, in that 199 car, is going to slow down and see if he can do the same thing that happened to Nathan Bryant, which is actually slow down, you know, come to that stop and then make it happen. But man, as I say that, Vic Bloom gets a great jump, and is actually staying out in front of Caden Tufts here as they're battling around here for the lead, and they are not going to let up as they are pushing down here down the back stretch, diving into turn 3. Caden Tufts locking front to rear bumper. Oh, and he gets turned. Oh, he got it too aggressive, and it drops him down to 6th place. Holy cow. And with a 1 vehicle issue, that may do it for him tonight as we have 1 to go. Holy cow. What a crazy turn of events as Campbell Delaney trying to make that shot. Wow. Wow. And Vic Bloom taking your win away tonight. Campbell Delaney in 2nd and Nathan Bryant with amazing moves. Looks like he gets in the 3rd position. Making that move up to the front from 7th, and in a matter of 3 laps takes it all the way to 3rd. Wow. Wow, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is not what you would expect. Caden Tufts getting a little too aggressive, getting turned around. Wow. So it's nothing against Caden Tufts, but it's not seeing our usual winner capitalizing tonight. I mean, is really is interesting to see. As I'm going to give us a quick little replay of what in the world happened here to Caden Tufts. If he just got just a little too much on that. As it looks like Caden Tufts, this is where he's locking bumpers with him. Tries to go the inside. Oh, and that left front tire hits the apron. Oh, and then it walks him around. Man, and what a wild turn of events, and your unusual winners tonight. I mean, just absolutely the craziest turn of events. I mean, I cannot, for the life of me, figure out what in the world happened here. I mean, we had Caden Tufts, Nathan Bryant, Kynan Jones, and and these are the guys who normally are up front, and Nathan Bryant is the only one who survived this at the end. I mean, this is absolutely mind-blowing to me. How these guys just either did or didn't place. But I believe, yeah, it looks like Nathan Bryant. I may be caught up with Nathan Bryant here. And we'll see if we can bring Nathan Bryant up here into the booth. Nathan Bryant, do you have a copy?
Yes, sir.
Holy cow, bud. Well, it's not a 2nd place. It is a 3rd. Were you black flagged there right there at the end that put you back in 6th or 7th position?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, obviously all credit to Vic for the win, but it was 2 or 3 restarts in a row that the pace car comes off and he started going, and obviously I'm going to go if I hear him going or he's going faster than pace speed, but first time he slowed down and I was side by side with him for a couple laps, then this one started to go and then must have changed his mind, but I don't know. I'm going to talk to Tim or whoever the heck is in charge and just figure out the exact ruling on it, because I mean, to me, I think it's kind of baloney, because I mean, I didn't gain a position, he didn't lose a position, so kind of just wash out, but it's whatever.
Yeah, kind of the acceleration and stop. I think people call that kind of a stutter start, and then what it causes the accordion in the back. And I think you or Kynan Jones may have gotten tied up in one of those, and that was just an ugly look. But hey, you were able to actually slice back forward and get yourself a top 3, and that's not too bad. I mean, you had only 4 laps to make it happen, and you moved around these guys. I mean, Chris Conrad, I believe he pit on lap 78. And you got around him as well. It was just a heck of a move there, bud. And really, were you? I had the idea that maybe you were sitting on the outside of Vic Bloom there with Caden Tufts hanging in the 3rd position and trying to jam him. Was that kind of what you were trying to do? Because you hanging on the outside there next to Vic Bloom and really giving Caden Tufts nowhere to go. Was that kind of your game plan there when you were running next to him?
Honestly, not really, just because of the fact that um, just when me and Caden were driving earlier in the race, I mean, we had a second and a half lead on everybody. So I had Caden come into my voice chat, and I just told him, I was like, listen, if there's a spot open, back off a little bit, let me get in there. I could easily make the pass on him because I thought we were faster than him. So um, I was kind of, I mean, if the restarts weren't so janky and how they were, I think me and Caden probably could have made a pass for that, and me and Caden could have had a nice battle for the finish. But obviously, it is what it is.
Yeah, yeah, and what a battle it was, man. I mean, just hats off to you. I mean, you're driving tonight, being able to really kind of keep your car in one piece for most of the race, and then yeah, the only thing like you're saying is just the weird restarts. I know Vic Bloom would definitely get a huge jump there on some of them, but that one where he kind of did that nosedive and had you jump, I wasn't sure. I'm sure race control will kind of take a quick little peek at that, but yeah, other than that, bud, I mean, great race tonight. Yeah, go ahead and give me some shout outs here, bud. I know we talked to you on Sunday, and you picked up a few picked up a few extra spectators for one of your comments, but go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta thank Thermofoams, Bison Scaffold, Haynes Supply, Skyworks, Don's Welding, Buffalo Concrete, Double Clutch, McConey Setup Shop, Don Adamsack for the ride. Um, Anybody out there watching, and Joe Biden because he let me get here, he gave me some gas money. But yeah, I don't. I mean, in all seriousness, I just want clarification with the restart because I mean, Caden with his restarts as soon as he has the okay, basically he's going. And obviously, person on the outside can't go until he does. But when I'm sitting here and I hear his car start to go and he's going faster than pace speed, I'd assume that that's time to go. But there's two restarts in a row. I don't know why. I was sent to tail, but obviously if coming home third, I guess isn't too bad. But I definitely thought we could have had the win here.
Okay, yeah. Well, it may be something for race control to think about is maybe instead of, when the pace car kind of dips off, if you guys, I guess, wait for that green flashing light, that kind of pops up on the screen there, just so it kind of makes it even for everybody. But, hey, it's Virtual Racing Association. It's their call, and let race control take over. But, Nathan Bryant, appreciate you coming up and joining us in the booth, and another great race out of you tonight. And we should see you Friday in the late models, right?
Uh, no, I think I have a concert obligation.
Oh, man.
I know.
That's all right, bud. Well, then we'll catch you Sunday in the East Coast Toured Modifieds.
Sounds good. I think that's their last race, possibly.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And that's really going to wrap that one up. So I expect to see another good finish out of you there. And thank you again, Nathan.
Yep, sounds good. Thank you, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Nathan Bryant, your third place finisher. What a handful he had today. And really being able to kind of overcome what you wouldn't expect here, and but things of you wouldn't expect are your next two guys of Campbell Delaney. Really kind of he was getting tied up in some of those bumping and banging around. He got turned around, he got rear-ended, and it's just really not where he wanted to be. And things for it to happen, but he's had some prior obligations. He's kind of had to move on from tonight, and I believe we're going to go ahead and slide straight to our race winner of Vic Bloom here. And I'm going to run a quick commercial, and then I'll bring him in here. Yes, sir. All right.
Be sure to check out Tim Mayo Conrad and the Weekend Woodsman crew on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you hit that like button to get notifications when a new video drops, and check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Enjoy the race.
Mm-hmm. It happens. It happens.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, now I have caught up with our race winner, Vic Bloom. Had one of the fastest practice times, had the fastest qualifying time, and won the race here tonight. Man, what was the secret to really putting this thing in you know, down victory lane and in the winner's circle tonight?
It was a lot of luck. Some tire strategy. I played some strategy about mid race. I got 2 tires on one stop and then 2 tires on another, so I didn't get all 4 at once. I think that might have been the strategy move. That and those last restarts, I changed up every single time where I started so that I didn't become predictable.
Okay, yeah, well, speaking of predictable, man, I was having a little chat with Nathan Bryant, and I'm not sure if he was so happy with the way you kind of came off that turn 4. You know, did you spin the tires? Did you kind of check up on him a little bit?
I hadn't gone. I hadn't launched.
Okay.
He says that I in the race, he said I launched, but if he considers a launch getting absolutely nailed from behind, then sure, I guess, but I never accelerated.
Yeah,
I maintained the whole pace.
Okay, yeah, because we did take that Michelin chop review, and we kind of took a little peek at that, and it looks like Caden Tufts gave you a real good shove there in the back trying to get you going, and yeah, Nathan Bryan took one heck of a jump trying to really push it up there in the front, but you know, I wasn't sure if anything happened. I mean, it just the way Nathan Bryant just took off and kind of left you there. I wasn't sure if it, you know, if it was tire spin or mechanical failure, or you just weren't ready to go yet. You know, I mean, it is at leader's discretion when to go. So, you know, yeah, but man, what a job tonight. You know, and I know you got kind of tangled up in one of the thing I thought with Edward Marshall. Were you clean tonight, or did you get in any of those crazy incidents in there in the back?
I was caught up in, I think, 2 or 3. I know, I think they're like 9 on his door, but 09 in race. He had come down on me on my right side, and I didn't realize how bad the damage was until the next run, and some right front damage. It really sucked. So I had to get the faster pair, and then right after that, the restart wreck that I got involved in, and 16 just got plowed from behind, and he had nowhere to go. So I got caught up in that and had to use my second faster pair, and then from there it was just trying not to get caught up in anything more. So I was caught up in a little bit, but not too much.
Man, and really, I don't see you out here often. You know, is this are you new to this league, or because man, the way you drove tonight tells me otherwise.
Third start in this one. I first start was, I think, Lanier. Second start was, I can't remember where the second start was. Southern National, maybe. I think.
Yeah,
and then this is my third. And I just don't make it out every week. Partly, you know, depends on what I'm doing on my Tuesday nights. Made it out tonight, and and when I'm not here, I still sponsor cars. I sponsor Adam Peeler. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll give you time to shout that out. But I believe next week coming up should be everybody's pretty used to this track. Is Martinsville Speedway, I believe, is our next track coming up. You know, are you going to be there for that one? And if so, you know, how confident are you feeling and what, you know, of placing real well there?
I don't like Martinsville. And as far as whether I'm going to show up next week, I have no idea. It really just like, it's a kind of a day of thing where, cause I never know what I have going on Tuesdays. If I have, you know, personal stuff to attend to, I just deal with that first.
Okay. I understand. Yeah, but so you also sponsor Adam Peeler. I mean, is that the only other one, or are you?
I know my logo appears on, I think, 1 or 2 others, but not officially. The only one I officially sponsor is Adam Peeler.
Excellent. Well, I'll go ahead and leave you to that, and go ahead and tell us, give us a shout out to all your sponsors and your logos and things like that.
Yeah, man. Just got to make sure everybody follows at race or race _ Oscar, and on Twitter. We race on Thursday nights, Race Xfinity, and during the summer we're gonna have a 3-week dirt series for that won't be broadcast or anything. But when we do get back to racing, broadcast races, it'll be in not October, in August, and it'll be on 3 Wide TV. You guys do a great job, by the way. So not trying to
I understand. No,
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, you know, you're fine. We all help each other. That, and you know, staying tuned in sports, and you know, their podcast and broadcast. So we're very familiar with 3 Wide.
Yeah, 3 Wide's great. Our races are broadcast on there on Thursdays. I think this Thursday we got the significant other shootout. It's going to be a charity race, so people can tune in, maybe donate to that. That'd be sick. And as far as other people, I just got to thank Jordan Tarble. Timothy Conrad. Tim did a great job on race control tonight. Fantastic. Everything ran smooth because of him. I got to thank Adam Peeler, great friend, was in his chat all night. Kynan Jones kind of he was the mad one in the chat that I was in tonight. Just got to thank everyone that watches these. Got to thank everybody that shows up to the VRA races, and just thank you guys. You guys do great. So thank you.
Yeah, hey, Vic Bloom, we appreciate that here at 10-4 Broadcasting, and man, we're looking to see you again here in Winter Circle.
Yes, sir.
Cool, thank you.
You do.
All right, and that was Vic Bloom, your race winner tonight, and what a handful it was. It's hard what not to take away from this. There were a lot of cautions here that were really unexpected, a lot of things that, didn't go as planned. But, in the end, I mean, a lot of the drivers who were up front and are really, really having to turn around and kind of figure out what they needed to do to place where they did. Seeing Kynan Jones fight from back to front, and we talked about him all night. Bam, places 5th. Nathan Bryant, after the black flag, got dropping back to 7th position, worked his way back up top 3. Adam Peeler, he got banged up a little bit back there in the 11th. Jacob Torman in the 10th. Jordan Tarble there in the 9th, and Edward Marshall in 8th. I mean, just what your normal guys that you see tumbling around that 4th through 8th position, you see we're actually farther in the back of the field. And a little shout out to John Sponsor there. He said he had a little bit of trouble with his internet connection. So I mean, that's name of the game. Like real drivers, you have suspension or engine or tire issues, but here we have internet and mechanical issues, such as force feedback with your wheel and everything else. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Next week for VRA, we're going to be looking at Martinsville Speedway. So a lot of these drivers are going to come back out here and try to give this thing a rip around the track and really see if they can, repeat of what they're looking to do here. Nathan Bryant, Caden Tufts, and Kynan Jones really kind of in your top points running here, having to kind of compete and really make things happen. Is going to be this upcoming Tuesday. But thank you for joining us here at 10-4 Broadcasting. I, Patrick Morrison, Timothy Hammond, who had this slight dip away, appreciate you joining us tonight. Quick little shout out from AdminBoxx and Weekend Woodsman for joining us here tonight, and we will see you next week.